tonight's meditation is a meditation using Kuan Yin. So I'll show you a picture. So there you go. That's Kuan Yin. So Kuan Yin is a bodhisattva of compassion, and one of her mantras is Om Mani Padme Hum. And she's really an androgynous being, so she can be male or female. Currently feminine, so we're going to work with the feminine energy of compassion and kindness. So we're going to start with just a few of the normal exercises. Excuse me, I'm going to yawn. Oh. So we're going to work with just releasing the body first. So spine nice and straight, and let's gently turn the head to one side. Inhale to center. Exhale the other way. And keep going. Just notice how the jaw feels. Really relax it so the teeth aren't touching. Lovely, back to center. Now let's just drop the head to one side, so you're just allowing the ear to move to one side. And then let the opposite arm hang down, so you get a really good stretch through these muscles here that hold a lot of tension, so they hold our head up. The sternomastochondral muscles. Relax the jaw. And imagine you've got a pencil on the tip of the nose and you're going to draw a little arc. So just releasing any tension in those muscles. Breathing in through the nose, out through the nose. But if you feel an overwhelming desire to yawn or sigh, then do that, because it's the nervous system resetting itself. Lovely, come back up. Let's go the other way. And again, imagine you've got a pencil on the nose and you're just gently moving in an arc type shape, so it releases the tension in the neck. Lovely. Come back to center. Now let's drop the chin down, gently circle the head, relax the jaw. Lovely, and change directions. Lovely, back to center. Now let's move into the heart space. So bring the hands to the shoulders. I'm going to inhale to the left, exhale to the right. Start off reasonably slowly with the movement and the breath, so the breath guides the speed of the movement, and then start to build the speed up. So we start to activate the heart energy, where we seat of compassion. So be aware of how it feels in the upper back, shoulder blades. Come back to centre. Now draw a big circle. Breathe in. Sighing out any heaviness around the heart. And again. Lovely, change directions. Lovely, and release. Now just let your eyes close. Bring your hands into meditation mudra, so just resting the palm and the other palm, thumbs together. And simply bring your attention to the tip of the nose. So just working with the awareness of the natural breath. Just simple breath awareness. Be aware of the breath moving from the nose tip to the throat, to the upper chest, down towards the diaphragm, where we feel that through the movement of the tummy, moving outwards. And then inwards, the journey of the breath, up and out. Lovely. Now let's just place a simple count on the breath. So this is Sukha Pranayama. Inhale for a count of 4. And exhale for 4. Keep going. Notice when the mind wanders, just bring it back to the breath count. Lovely. Now increase the count to 5. Lovely. Increase the count to 6. And start to slow the breath down so you can reach the count. And start to observe that there's a natural pause at the top of the breath. And there's also a natural pause at the end of the breath out. Increase the count to 7. And then I just release the count. Notice the effect of the simple Sukha Pranayama on the mental energy, so the chitta vritta, the mind stuff. So the mind stuff is symbolized as a vast ocean, and that the waves are the thoughts. And when we do controlled breathing, which is pranayama, so pranayama means the control of energy, we can start to influence the waves so that the mind becomes much more steady. So we're just going to work with the emotional regulating breath, the Savitri 6-3. So take the right hand and very gently block the right nostril. Breathe into the left side for a count of 6. Hold the breath in for 3. Breathe out for 6. Hold the breath out for 3. And keep going. We switch sides, same rhythm into the right nostril, so block the left. Lovely. Now bring the hands together in Hakini Mudra. It looks like a brain. So this is really good for balancing the brain hemisphere. So we're working with the 6-3, 6-3 rhythm. So focus on the tip of the nose, breathe in for 6. Hold the breath in for 3. Breathe out for 6. Hold the breath out for 3. Just keep going with that simple rhythm to regulate the emotions. Release the hands, bring them back into the meditation mudra. Release the count. So now we've stabilized our Chitta Vritta. We're going to work with the guided Kuan Yin meditation. So remember, the Kuan Yin is the bodhisattva of compassion, the mother of mercy. And a bodhisattva is a being that helps to relieve the suffering of the world and all beings. So we're going to embody Kuan Yin ourselves. So with the eyes closed, I want you to imagine Kuan Yin sitting in front of you. So I'll describe her to you. So she's tall and slender. She's standing or sitting on a beautiful pink lotus flower. So it's one of these huge sort of lotus flowers. And she wears a lovely white flowing robe. And in her left hand, she holds a flask that's gold-like, and it holds the Amrita, which is the liquid of immortality. And her right hand is in Chin Mudra, so it's just held up. So just be aware of her presence, the Bodhisattva of compassion. And then I want you to become aware of your own body. Still be aware of her presence in front of you. And at the top of the head, I want you to imagine that there is a white light shining out in all directions. And from it is the symbol Om, O-M. And the sound of Om, so you can silently hear the sound, is Om. And when it's placed at the top of the head, it represents the body. Just be aware it's shining outwards. And then take your attention down to the throat and be aware of a brilliant red light shining out like a beacon. And this red light at the throat is the Ah sound, Ah, A-H. So the white crown of the head, the light is shining out, that is Om, and it's white. And then we've got Ah at the throat shining out. And then at the heart space there is a blue light, and that shines out, and that is the sound Hum, H-U-M. So Om, Ah, Hum. And each of those syllables represent body, speech, and mind. So just be aware that you're like a really bright beacon now. You've got Kuan Yin sitting in front of you in her beautiful white robe, sitting on a pink lotus flower. Her right hand is in Chin Mudra, and her left hand holds the flask of immortality. And the liquid, the Amrita liquid inside. And as you see, you visualize yourself shining this energy outwards in the white at the head, red at the throat, and blue at the heart. Start to be aware of these rays shining out in all directions are actually removing negative energy. So some people might call that karma. Just think of it as negative energy. So just this rays of light is almost burning through this negative energy. And it's the negative energy that's brought about by our own karma, so our own actions, and the actions of other people. So, and since beginningless time, so since the beginning of time, whenever that was, I don't think time is really a thing, but just imagine all this energy being removed, and it's almost like a black liquid, and it's seeping out of you into the ground, and you're just letting it go. Just allow it to seep out completely until there's not a single drop left within your system. So just work with that for a few more breaths. There's quite a lot to work with in this meditation, with the visualization and the process of letting go. White light at the head, beaming out, clearing the negative energies of body. Red light at the throat with the Ah sound, clearing the negative speech, which is negative self-speak and negative speech out towards others. And then you've got the blue light out at the heart, clearing mind and the negative thoughts that we have. Just letting it all go, clear it out. Just see the body being cleared of all of this sticky, gloopy, black stuff, and it's just going to go back into the earth to be recycled. Transforming And what we're doing is we're transforming our own biological vehicle. So remember, this is just the vehicle. It's the meat suit, the gravity suit. It's not our true self. Our true self is the light at the heart space. So this process of the light, white, red, blue, and releasing the dark liquid is transforming us into Kuan Yin. So the energy that Kuan Yin pervades is in all of us. So we just need to ask to connect to it. So in your mind's eye, I want you to say, I call on Kuan Yin, the bodhisattva of compassion, to be present within me. And then we're going to bring our hands up to the heart space and open all of the middle fingers. So you keep the ring finger and the thumb together, so we're forming a lotus. And when we use this mudra, it draws in everything that we need. So not what we want, because we often think we want things, and then when we get them, it's really not what we needed at all. So we're only drawing in what we need through the compassion and the mercy of the energy that is the deity Kuan Yin, the bodhisattva. Just imagine an amazing kind of pink light, almost like a magenta. And we're going to chant her mantra, which is Om Mani Padme Hum. So just join in when you feel ready. Om Mani Padme Hum. 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 Om Om Mani Padme Hum. Just keep focusing on bringing in this beautiful pink energy, which is the energy of compassion from Kuan Yin, the Bodhisattva. So I've set an intention to bring in some light codes for compassion. So just allow them to flow into your system. Yinuhora yana ita shana tutakaria na a. Vrinusha na nakura na a. Krinunusha takaria na na te. Titutukuru nunua a. Yarabosha tukuru tuka. Yanunura tutukuru yanunua a. Ikrina na shatata ke tuora. Titutora tutora tutoraha. Ikrino nusha nanana kawana yanana shayata take. Let them pour into the heart space, down into the solar plexus, into the rest of the body. And as you focus deeply on the breath, start to feel a sense of well-being, a sense of calm, a sense of just being in the present moment. And mentally repeat to yourself as you breathe in, may I be peaceful and content. May I be peaceful and content. Feel the vibration of those words as you mentally repeat them to you. So every word, every thought has a physical vibration. Notice the frequency and how it affects you. May I be peaceful and content. Just keep pouring it in, like that energy, that wish, that desire to be peaceful and content, to be poured into you through the channeling of Kuan Yin. And then repeating, may I be filled with loving kindness. May I be filled with loving kindness. Okay, now we're going to go back to the previous one. May I be peaceful and content on the inhale. And then as you exhale, I want you to send that wish out to the world. May the world be peaceful and content as you exhale. So inhaling, may I be peaceful and content. And as you exhale, may the world be peaceful and content. then the second phrase, may I be filled with loving kindness. And as you exhale, may the world be filled with loving kindness. Three more really well-focused breaths now. May I be filled with loving kindness. May the world be filled with loving kindness. Lovely. Now on the last breath, as you exhale, I want you to close the fingers so you form a bud. And let that bud come to the heart. So you seal the energy of compassion, loving kindness, contentment, a feeling of well-being, peacefulness. Seal it into yourself. And then press the hands into Namaste. Inhale, sweep the arms all the way up. And as you exhale, bring your attention down through the midline. And take a moment to bow your head to your heart. And acknowledge that divine energy that rests within you.